comes down like it remembers every name, every December, under a sky that won't explain. We whisper hope into the rain. Boots are still on trembling ground, every breath a careful sound. You watch the dark learn how to breathe, while morning waits afraid to be. No cheers arrive, no lights appear, just quiet courage standing here. You don't speak much, you don't complain, you carry love the same as pain. If the night feels far too wide, if the fear won't step aside, listen close through all the noise. You are not alone. With you always, Cambodia, soldiers through the long and restless nights. When your strength feels worn and older, we are holding on tight. With you always, Cambodia, soldiers in the silence, in the rain. Every prayer we cannot speak walks with you through pain. Rain runs down your tired face, time moves slow in this quiet place. You think of home, of simple days, of softer light and gentler ways. A folded photo, worn and thin, smiles from a world you're not in. You press it close, then face the dark, guarding hope with a fragile heart. Back at home, the lamps stay on, waiting through another dawn. We don't know what you've seen, but we feel what it means. With you always, Cambodian soldiers, when the road won't seem to end. If your hands begin to tremble, we are breathing with you then. With you always, Cambodia, soldiers, not with pride, not with flame, just with love that doesn't leave when everything else fades. Some come home with distant eyes, some are written in the sky, some return but never leave. The nights they still relive, metals shine beneath the sun, but can't undo what's been done. There are battles no one sees, living deep in memory. If courage had a human sound, it wouldn't rise above the crowd. It would whisper, tired and true. I'm afraid, but I'll see this through. You don't stand to be a name or to earn a little fame. You stand so others wake and see a fragile borrowed piece of you always, Cambodia, soldiers shaken under heavy skies. You don't forget, you don't deny, you just survive. With you always, Cambodia, soldiers, every scar a quiet truth. Still you walk, still you breathe, still you give your youth. At home the table's set halfway, learning how to wait again. Every sound outside the door stops the heart, then hurts some more. They don't ask the price you pay or how the fear won't go away. They just darkened halls. We are with you always, with you always. Cambodia soldiers, through the sorrow, through the doubt. When your voice feels weak or gone, we will speak it out. With you always, Cambodia soldiers, in the cold and the blue. If the world forgets your name, we remember you. Time moves strange and borrowed breath between courage and regret. Some wounds heal, some remain. They just learn to live with pain. But in every peaceful street, in every child's quiet sleep, there's a piece of what you gave, a silent debt the world must say. With you always, Cambodia soldiers, yesterday, tomorrow, now. Not just in songs, not just in words, but in every silent vow. With you always, Cambodia soldiers, if your light begins to bend, remember this, remember us. We will not let it end. So rest your eyes or stand your ground under broken stars without a sound. Across the dark, across the pain, our love remains. With you always, Cambodia's soldiers. Every name written softly into pain. Under skies that learn to cry, we stand together, asking why. Footsteps echo on broken stone. Every road feels walked alone. You carry days you never chose, a heavy heart the world won't know. No loud songs, no victory lights, just sleepless dreams and silent nights. You learn to stand when knees would fall. You learn to answer when hope wouldn't call. Behind your eyes the storms remain. Behind your smile a quiet pain. Still you rise, still you stay, giving more than words can say. Brave souls, proud nation, bound by tears and truth. We are strong not because we win, but because we make it through. Brave souls, proud nation, under sorrow's weight we stand. Every scar, every loss is written in this land. Rain falls slow on tired hands. Dreams grow thin like shifting sand. You think of home, of gentle days before the nights learned how to stay. A photo worn, a letter old, stories never fully told. You breathe in deep, you carry on, even when the light feels gone. And every step you take ahead is a promise to the dead. Every tear you never show waters roots you'll never know. Brave souls, proud nation, standing quietly in the fragile peace. Brave souls, proud nation, shaken under heavy skies. We don't forget, we don't deny, we just survive. Brave souls, proud nation, every heartbeat knows the cost. Still we love, still we hope, still we mourn what's lost. At home the lamps are burning low, waiting hearts move slow then slow. Empty chairs and quiet plates, hope learning how to wait. Every sound outside the door stops the world and hurts some more. They don't ask what you've been through, they just wanna see you soon. So when your strength begins to fade, when you're tired of being brave, lean into the truth you know. You don't carry this alone. Brave souls, proud nation, we stand with you through doubt and fear. When your voice feels weak or gone, we are here. Brave souls, proud nation, not just yesterday but now. In every prayer, in every tear, we make our vow. Time moves strange through loss and grace, leaving lines on every face. Some wounds heal, some remain, they just learn to breathe with pain. But in every peaceful street, in every child's quiet sleep, there's a piece of what you gave, a debt of love we'll always save. So let the rain fall where it must, let it wash away the dust. Across the dark, across the pain, our love remains. Brave souls, proud nation, brave souls, proud nation. Is there day tomorrow now? Not just in flags, not just in songs, but in every silent vow. Brave souls, proud nation. If our hearts begin to bend, we will hold each other close until the end. So let the rain fall where it must, let it wash away the dust. Across the dark, across the pain, our love remains. Brave souls, proud nation. Brave souls, proud nation. Rain falls gently on broken roads, washing dust from heavy souls. Under one sky, bruised and wide, we breathe together, side by side. Morning comes without a sound, footsteps echo on tired ground, faces worn by nights too long. Still we rise, still we go on. No one asks whose fault it was, no one knows the weight, because every heart has learned to wake in its own quiet way. We don't stand with raised fists high, we we stand with tears we never cry. In the silence, hand in hand, trying just to understand. For Cambodia we stand united, in the sorrow, in the rain. Not because we are unbroken, but because we share the pain. For Cambodia we stand united, when the night feels far too long. Every voice that feels too weak still belongs. Fields remember what we lost, temples whisper what it cost. Names erased by time and fear still feel close, still feel near. Mothers wait with folded hands, fathers stare at silent land. Children learn to ask the sky why love sometimes must say goodbye. Every tear that hits the ground knows the truth without a sound. Every prayer, unsure and small, still means something after all. For Cambodia we stand united, through the echoes of the past, carrying the weight of memories we never thought would last. For Cambodia we stand united, not in anger, not in blame, just holding on to one another in the rain. Some came home with distant eyes, some still live in lullabies. Some are here but never free from what their hearts still see. Smiles return but never stay, they fade softly, drift away. Still we light the candle slow, for all the things we'll never know. If hope had a fragile face, it would look like learning to wait. Not forgetting, not forgiving fast, just surviving the past. We don't stand because it's easy, or because we feel strong. We stand because falling apart has gone on too long. For Cambodia we stand united, we're shaking hands with open hearts. Every wound, every story is where the healing starts. For Cambodia we stand united, when words are hard to find. If one heart breaks in the dark, we break together in time. Night returns like it always does, heavy with familiar thoughts. Streetlights hum their lonely tune, waiting for a gentler moon. Doors stay open, lamps stay lit, love stays when it won't make sense. We don't know what tomorrow brings, but we still believe in something. So if your strength is running low, if your tears begin to show, lean on us, don't turn away. You don't have to be okay. For Cambodia we stand united, not just today, not just tonight. In every loss, in every prayer, we keep the light alive. For Cambodia we stand united, though the scars may never fade. We are more than what we've suffered, more than what was taken away. Time moves slow, then suddenly fast, blending futures with the past. Some dreams change, some remain, some are born from loss and pain. But in every quiet street, in every child's gentle sleep, there's a promise softly sworn, we will carry each other on. For Cambodia we stand united, yesterday, tomorrow, now. Not just in flags, not just in songs, but in every silent vow. For Cambodia we stand united, when the world feels cold and thin and hearts are tired. We are not alone. So let the rain fall where it must. Let it wash away the dust across the dark, across the years, through the love